I think you've watched the several videos about the Russian man and Kenyan women, and you have your own conclusions. It is very sad that at this point, any white person, any random person will come from anywhere and rank better than any black person. Women will put conditions and obstacles for Kenyan men, for African men in general, because the Russian man was in West Africa. He went to Nigeria. He also went to Ghana, and he did the same thing that he did in Africa. And while doing the same things, he recorded and he went to release the videos after leaving the countries. So it means he knew what he was doing. From all these videos, there are so many things or lessons you can learn as a man, which are to do with power, perception, money, wealth, and women. It seems most men don't understand women because now they're shocked that a random person who's not even wealth will come from Russia and easily win their women, when those women will make it hard for black men. What you'll notice is that there's a perception that all the white men are rich. Is that perception in our society? Girls are taught that the life in Europe is better than in Africa, and any white man will obviously rank above any black man, even if you are very wealthy in Africa or in Kenya. If your wife, your girlfriend, meets a white person, there are high chances that the lady will leave you for that white person. They rank very high. It's because of perception. And our minds are colonized such that we believe they are more superior than black men. Now, before we go to another point, I want you to watch this video. And this is just one case. It's a video I am very sure it will not excite you. It will worry you. There is a lot that the guy did which is not in the public spaces. Watch the video below.
Mamangu ni mbaya. My mom used to beat my dad when I was very young. when I was 5 years old, my mommy beat my dad. My mom is a bad girl.
Very bad.
Very bad, but she's like Vova, a calm woman. Yeah, very nice. But when you provoke her, oh my god, that's where it goes down.
You mother don't kill, yeah?
Don't hit. Вот как попёрло.
My mommy.
С бутылки пить.
My mom is like Vova. You know Vova? Vova is quiet. Vova is really good boy. Smile.
Show me how your mama hit. Да, тихо, тихо, аккуратнее. Главное не вывалить с 4-го этажа. Вот это да. Это жестко. Файтер. Мешается, я понял. Так, Вован, следи, чтобы она не вылетела. Да фиг его знает. Ти. О! Ой, нифига ты. Ой, оплюха в конце, да? Тихо, стоп. Куда ты? Аккуратней.
Ласточка.
Hey!
Класс. В конце вот это вообще. Фаталити было.
Не, может сейчас еще будет.
Сейчас. Вот так вот, за ноздри, да?
Да, слава богу, если за ноздри.
Так. Это уже киборг какой-то убийца. Энергетический блок, понятно. Ага, глаза, я понял, да. Так, все, глаза вылетели. Это если что, она про маму рассказывает. Кто не понял, это она про свою маму рассказывает. Так. Ага, все, удушающий.
Ну, это я у нее понял.
На, добивающий. Все. Понятно.
Yeah! And that's it, bitch!
Ты сучка.
This sучка! Killing and killing, nothing else, bitch!
Опять догоняемся.
Red был не вино.
One thing is left. One thing is missing in this meeting. My weed.
It is missing.
My weed is missing in this meeting, babe. Let me go get it.
Now, one thing you learn as a man, if you lack power, if you lack money, if you lack wealth or assets, women will leave you. There's no woman who will 100% accept you. They will be with you, but at the same time, looking for more opportunities. If you are married in the village or in these middle income estates or low income estates, there's no way you can say, I have a wife. Even if you did a wedding, that woman you call your wife in the workplace, for example, she did a degree in commerce and someone has promised her a job. She has been jobless. And the one condition is that she must sleep with that person before she gets the job. 99% chances are that she'll do what that person tells her. That is the sad reality of life. If a white person comes from Europe or the US and tells her that I'm taking you to Europe to live with me, she will accept because she's not going to lose anything. That is the reality of life. If you are living in an apartment, you are aged above 30, you are at risk of losing your wife or your girlfriend to another man because your wife is constantly comparing you with other men. So if you don't own your own home, already you are at risk of losing her. She will go. If she meets a man who has got his own home, he has money, then she will go. Another lesson which most men have learned is that women cheat more than men. That is obvious. especially married women. Of course, men will try to prove that they cheat more, but that's not the case. If you do your own research, you'll discover women cheat a lot, especially married ones. As a man, you might cheat and the wife will forgive you, but she knows she'll revenge one time. That is the reality of life. But if you ask any man, every man who is married knows that his wife does not cheat. It is because your wife knows how to seal all the loopholes, knows how to clear the evidence. You'll never catch her. And if you catch her, then she was willing to be caught. That's the sad reality of life. As a man, if you lose your job, if you become broke, and you stop providing, or you start providing little or less, then you are going to lose your wife to another man or to the world. And the sad reality of life. You're going to lose her. If you reach a point and your wife is contributing a lot to that marriage, she's paying some of the bills, she's actually doing better than you. She's earning more, her business is doing better than yours. Prepare to leave. Prepare to be out of that marriage because that wife has outgrown you. It is difficult for such a woman to remain with you. And it's true. It has happened. There's a research which was done in Kenya which states that more than 50% of men are living with children who are not theirs. They were sired by another man, but they don't know. The woman cheated, the man didn't know, and the woman said, it's your child. Men don't even know. So if all the men decide to do DNA test, they will be shocked. So in simple terms, men don't even know their women, and married men suffer the most because they are constantly in fear of losing their wives. Men don't even know their wives well. The little time you spend with your woman, you don't know her. Lose your income, then you'll know your wife. Become sick, then you'll know your wife. Go with her abroad, especially USA, where she has more freedom. You'll know her. Because now, if your wife is free out there and he knows that you're not there, she'll do things that you cannot even believe. And that is the true nature of your wife or your woman. So that is what happens in life. And it's about power, money, women, and perception. If you, as a man, you don't have money, you don't have any say, not even to your woman, to the society. Nobody respects you. All your relatives, all your friends will just take your opinion for granted. But if you have money, even if you crack a dry joke, everyone in that meeting will laugh. You think that you are humorous. No, that you are funny. No, that is the reality of life. Women worship men who have money and power. If you see anybody who has money and power around you, just know that your woman can go anytime, can be snatched by that man. So that is what happened to the Russian man because of that perception that they have money. And women can be very hard, can play hard to you. She can it can take ages, it can take even 5 years to win a woman. But there's that single man who will come, talk to her within 10 minutes. She has accepted. It is because that woman realized that this man is more powerful than you, he has more money, and there are some other qualities that you don't have. A woman who likes you genuinely will not take even 2 weeks to accept your advances. And that's what happens. So, as a man, one thing you should do, even if you're married, just in that relationship, be 50-50. Just know that your woman might be cheating, might leave you anytime, and don't love that woman 100%. Leave some space for heartbreak. You know, men are shocked that women were collected on the road. Women who had children, women who were in relationships, who were in marriages. Now, this one person whom they take advice from, who is their role model, that is Akothe. Akothe has been married by several white men, and the relationships, the marriages ended. But it's like she's a role model to several women in Kenya who also want to be married to the whites. Now, in her social media pages, she did not condemn the women. All she said is that Kenyan men are weak, and she said women should do everything to get married to those white men and to get wealth, at least money. And women are happy about that. And if you look at social media, women are blaming Kenyan men for being weak and for not providing for their women. And that is why women can easily accept white men even without being offered anything. So eventually, what will happen? Just know the society is rotten. A lot happens in the society behind our backs. And women do a lot of sins. It's only that they know how to hide those sins. Men do a lot of sins, but they don't hide them most. That's why women usually say that men are promiscuous, men are cheaters, and they don't blame themselves. But when you investigate, when you do your research, women cheat more, women do more sins than men, but they are never caught. They know how to hide. A woman can hide a character even for 20 years. She will come to reveal that character when she's done with you, when she wants you to know that that is her true character. But it's hard for men to hide their characters. And the likes of Andrew Kibe left their marriages because they understood women well, and they knew the only happy life you can live is when you are single, you're not attached to any woman. That's why the likes of Andrew Kibe, they don't even get depression. These diseases associated with a lot of responsibilities, especially to do with women and marriages. He's very happy. So that's what is happening. And if you are a man, the best way you can live is to love yourself first. And just to know the things I've told you will happen in your life or in your marriage. Your women can cheat and you'll never know. She will cheat with so many people and you'll never know.